Hey guys, Coach Travis here, and today we're gonna go over a stretching session for your lower body. We're gonna attack our hamstrings, our hips, and the glutes. I know after a hard week of training, whether it's lifting heavy or sprinting far, the body gets tight, y'all. We gotta give it some nourishment, some TLC, and so let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start out today in a squat position. Just go ahead and take your feet out wherever you're comfortable, and we're just gonna sit down nice and low. And I want your elbows to be inside those knees, and you can place your hands together like so and bring those hands toward your chest. That's gonna help push those knees away from each other, helping you sit down nice and low. Now, the classic squat's a great position. I like to explore a little bit and get into a little sumo stance so the feet go a little bit wider, chest comes up nice and tall, and we're just gonna hang out here and just sit and breathe. Now, the biggest thing with stretching, y'all, a lot of people get really tense, start making faces, holding their breath, and that's just creating more tension. We want to do the opposite of that in stretching, having this sense of relaxation and making sure that we can get full inhales and exhales, nice and smooth. This whole time here, I'm trying to keep my feet nice and flat on the ground, and I'm trying to push my knees away from each other. Really help open up the inside of those thighs, that groin, hamstrings a little bit can get pretty gnarly in there. So after about hanging out here for, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, we can go to some other positions. I like the classic groiner here. So place my right hand down here, my left foot stays forward. We're just gonna change our orientation a little bit here. We can start out knee on the ground and really focusing on this back hip, finding some extension. We want to squeeze that glute, pushing those hips forward. And again, we're just breathing here, folks. Big breath in. And out. You may find on those exhales, you may be able to sink a little bit deeper. I like to do a little elbow tap here. My left foot being forward, see if my left elbow can touch the ground. And today, I'm a little stiff. We're gonna have to do a couple rounds here to make sure that I can get that contact. So we'll return to this side in a moment. Let's go ahead and return back to our sumo squat. See how this feels, check in a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little less tightness there. And then we're gonna flip it over to the right side. Let's put that left knee down on the ground, hips forward, squeezing those glutes, hips are driving forward. And we'll do the old elbow check. Right side, this has always been my good side. Feeling pretty good right there. And just make sure you're breathing, y'all. Nice exhale. And then we just return back to the squat. We can go sumo style. And hey, this is feeling kind of good. Test it out, change the hand position, nice tall chest. Then you go hands behind the head and kind of go a little side to side action. Just exploring, finding what feels good and what doesn't feel so good. Maybe spend some more time in those positions. Let's check out the left side again here. Right hand on the ground. This time I got my knee up, kind of squeeze that quad a little bit more. Keep that sucker engaged, pushing those hips forward. Let's do an elbow check. Oh, we're there. That's pretty good right there. So just give it time, give it a few breaths, and your body can change a little bit, y'all. So we're here. Now this time, let's go ahead and put that knee down. We get a little hammy rock. So I'm now going to keep my hands engaged here, pressing into the ground, shift my hips back, trying to straighten out this left knee here. Get a nice exhale. Sink into that bad boy, y'all. And then we'll just rock ourselves back forward, pushing those hips, y'all. Big key thing here is really focusing on this hamstring. I want to push away, extending my knee here. I'm digging this heel into the ground to pull myself forward, keeping that hamstring engaged. And then we'll just return back to our squat and then check out the other side. Hanging out nice and low, we'll get our little elbow tap. We'll drop the knee. And again, pushing away, extending our knee. Taking a big inhale, exhale. Sink into that sucker, and then digging this heel down, pulling ourselves forward, returning to that start position, and check out our sumo. And again, y'all, this sumo is just a one starting place. You can feel free to extend one leg, check out your Cossack squats, nice and low. You can switch them up right there. You can go a little bit higher if you need to, a little bit wider. Whatever you gotta do, y'all, just explore, learn a little bit about your body, feel what feels good, feel what feels not so good. Let's spend some more time in those positions. Give this a shot, y'all, see how it feels, and we'll see you next time.